folks, HR Funk here with an innovative product from a company called BHSpringSoulutions. Now you may recall I've mentioned BHSpringSoulutions several times in previous videos, usually when I'm talking about springs that I've ordered for some of my handguns. But lately, through what I would call an unlikely chain of events, I've become acquainted with Mark and Slav from BHSpringSoulutions. In fact, they are the owners of BHSpringSoulutions. Now, I've spent more time talking to Mark than I have Slav, who is in Bulgaria. But I've got to say, Slav, I am looking forward to meeting you finally face-to-face. So far, my communications with him have been via Skype and email. But save me some Bulgarian food and some good Bulgarian beer, because I'm looking forward to finally being able to sit down and talk to you face-to-face. In any regard, the subject of today's video is a safety product that BHSpringSoulutions has begun to market for the Glock pistol. This is the Tactical Safety System for Glocks, or TSSG, and it is a very simple, very innovative safety product that you can apply to any Glock 17, Glock 19, Glock 22, Glock 23, basically any of the standard frame size Glocks. This safety can be adapted to. Here's a close-up look at the TSSG. It operates identically to a 1911 style safety. When the safety levers are up, the trigger system of the Glock is non-functional. It is a safety, it will not fire. When the safety system, and by the way, this is an ambidextrous safety, you can see the levers on either side of the pistol. When the safety is flipped down, the trigger will function just the same as it always does. So in function, when the pistol is holstered and drawn, you would come up, flip the safety off, and the pistol would function just exactly the same as it always does. When the safety lever is applied, thereby engaging the safety, the trigger is disconnected and the pistol will not fire. Now, some of you may already be saying, the reason I purchased a Glock is because it does not have a safety. And I understand that's one of the selling points historically of the Glock pistol. But if you search YouTube and you search the internet, you will find several situations where people have managed to accidentally discharge their Glock pistol. And one of the ways, and this is one of the more common ones that you'll see, where people have their pistol holstered and a drawstring from their jacket manages to get into the pistol, and all of a sudden the person will turn slightly or move, and all of a sudden that drawstring is pulled against the trigger and the pistol discharges while it's even in the holster. One of the other things that I really like about this safety product is the fact that all of the administrative handling of the pistol, whether for police officers, if you're locking this up in a detention facility when you're on your way in or out, putting it in a locker, when you're loading, unloading, working with this pistol in any capacity other than actually shooting it, you can apply the safety and the trigger is disconnected. The pistol, for all intents and purposes, is safe while you're handling it. The only thing you have to make sure is, as you're drawing to actually fire it, you learn to flip that safety off. Again, for anyone who is used to operating the safety on a 1911 pistol or a Browning high power, this is very instinctive because it's the exact same motion with your thumb to disengage the safety as with those other pistols. One of the other things I really like about the TSSG is the fact that when it's installed, it requires no permanent modifications to the pistol whatsoever. In fact, it can be installed without even field stripping the pistol. You can, if you like, simply replace the slide base plate by removing it, and as always, be sure you don't lose your extractor system and spring. At this point, I have removed, and you can see the pistol is still together, removed the base plate from the slide. Now I'm simply going to replace it with the TSSG unit by starting it in. I'll take a screwdriver and depress the striker system, and now I'll simply depress the extractor and slide the safety into place. And there we have installed the TSSG without even disassembling the pistol, and it is fully functional. When the safety is up, the trigger is disengaged. When the safety is flipped down, the pistol will fire. Another nice thing about the TSSG, particularly if you have small children, is the fact that you can use it to childproof the pistol by applying the safety, and then all the TSSGs come with a lock. You can simply slide it in here, lock the lock. I'm not going to lock it right now, but once you do that, the safety can't be disengaged and the pistol is childproofed just that easily. All you have to do then is remove the lock and you're right back to being able to use the pistol. Again, if you have small children around, this is a very nice safety feature that you'll be able to apply to your Glock. One thing the use of the TSSG does change is the disassembly procedure for the pistol. Now on the plus side, you no longer have to squeeze the trigger in order to disassemble the pistol. You do, however, have to remove the TSSG, as I will do here momentarily. And again, you remove it just like you do, or just like you would remove the base plate from the back of the slide. Once you have gotten it to this point, you can simply remove the striker assembly. Now we have a tool that is included that we insert, and basically this is used to depress the extractor, just like this. Now we will push this down on a hard surface, push down on the disassembly tabs just like always, and the pistol comes apart, and we have just disassembled our Glock without squeezing the trigger. To reassemble our pistol, we reattach the slide to the frame, take it all the way back, and lock it into place. We'll remove our disassembly tool, reinstall our striker assembly. Now we'll start our TSSG just like we did before. Use our big our big screwdriver rather, to push down on that collar, get the TSSG started, depress the extractor rod, just like that, and we've now reinstalled our TSSG. When the safety levers are up, the trigger, actually the striker, is disengaged. We flip it down and the pistol functions just like always. At this point, I've done quite a bit of shooting with the TSSG attached to a Glock pistol, and I can tell you again, it's very easy to get used to the drawing motion coming up, disengaging the TSSG and firing the pistol, and re-engaging it to put it back into your holster. It really does enhance the safety of the Glock pistol, particularly, like I said a little while ago, for administrative handling. Something that I neglected to mention is this projection right here that gives you a tactile way to determine whether or not your safety is on or off. If you can feel this projection, you know the safety is off and your pistol is ready to fire. So if you're a police officer and you prefer to carry the pistol with the safety off so it functions just like the Glocks always do, all you have to do is run your thumb over the back of the pistol and you can tell that the safety is off because you can feel that projection. If, on the other hand, you don't feel it and it's smooth, you know the safety is applied. So you could be standing there talking to someone and actually check the status of your pistol just by running your thumb over the back of the TSSG. That makes it very easy, even in low light, to tell what the status of your pistol is. So there you go. That's a quick look at the TSSG. If you have any questions or comments, your best bet is to go ahead and forward those to BHSpringSoulutions. They would be happy to answer any questions you have. You can also see the information they have on their website, which I will put up here on the screen so you'll be able to see that as well. But if you have any questions or comments about this video specifically, be sure to leave those below. And until next time, as always, good shooting. Bye-bye.